Et coucou les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. Soyez les bienvenus pour l'aventure d'Hitman 3. Précédemment.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact. Destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Sur le toit du monde.
Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world. Beyond the headlines and the seats of power. A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence. To it, we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable, the unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief controller, and finally learnt the names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
47. It's time.
Hitman 3.
The partners are down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base. Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free, and since then he's been seizing control of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again...
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is 5th-generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Gray will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today, we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Deux cibles éliminées.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is
We
the
have
inauguration
Dubai.
of the scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation, while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
J'ai essayé de voir si on
Are you in
pouvait tomber,
position?
mais on peut pas.
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there.
Ah. Faut pas avoir le vertige.
Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Magie. On va rigoler un peu. Le mec il arrive comme ça. Normal. Coucou, c'est moi.
I'm getting some help. Not acceptable behavior. Hey, I think something bad is going on. You better do something.
Mais qui c'est celui-là? Je suis un touriste.
On behalf of His Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali, I bid you welcome to the Citadel.
Soleil.
Familiar faces here today. This has been a dream of mine. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Excuse me. I was wondering if you could help. Upstairs, that is the Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali's private penthouse. Correct.
Bonjour, je vais vous prendre une vodka monster, s'il vous plaît.
Guests of some significance. Now, I understand you probably signed an NDA, but I was going to be able to make up.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot. There's a keypad lock on the doors to the staff area. One moment. All right, try this. 4706.
4706.
There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
That's better.
Huh?
Hey, you can't throw things around. Find a garbage can.
Non, tu m'as pas vu.
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
She's not drunk.
Quick, count to 10. 1. Oh, fuck it. Oh, no, not now. Whatever.
Là, tu fais quoi? Tu t'en vas? Ok.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali is reaching out to his worldwide network of lawyers and financial contacts, attempting to restore the lost power base of the Providence Partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments, I suspect they'd jump at the chance. There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped.
Spider-Man.
The server room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway.
utiliser le terminal.
A calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. All right, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal.
Yeah, I changed my mind. It was an insane idea to start with. Exploding golf balls. I don't want blood in my hands. Never taken things to such an extreme before. Yeah, I promise I'll start attending anger management. I know I have issues. That's that, right? Yeah, I've got... Not that many.
I heard that. You can come out now.
Oh, not one.
I'll take it. I love you. I'll be home as soon as possible.
Carte d'accès de la salle des serveurs. Pardon. No.
That must have done something. Can you see anything different in the room?
On va essayer un truc. Ok. On va essayer l'autre à droite.
Good. We're in. Now all you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to summon the Providence partners to a meeting. Building cameras are now disabled. Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be moving up here shortly. Looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations.
Désactiver caméra.
Excellent. I see the partners moving. You should join their meeting. Time to end this, 47.
Hello? Yeah, just wanted to remind you about the lockdown drill tomorrow. That's right, 9 down. How are you, sir?
wondered if you got the briefing on the lockdown drill tomorrow.
I got it. I'll get issued one tomorrow morning.
You know how it works? Because I don't.
It's easy.
Guys, leave us. We need to talk privately for a moment.
Now we'll just wait for the partners are alone now. I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security features. When you're ready, use it to start the show.
You wouldn't call us up here without good reason. I trust you.
What's this? Carl? Did you do that?
Get out of here. Oh.
Okay, well done. I guess. Finally, Stuyvesant and Ingram are gone. Providence will soon be no more than a bad memory. 47. I'll meet you at the rendezvous on the edge of town.
Et voilà. C'est accompli.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
She'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Meurt dans la famille. On va jouer les détectives. Fin du voyage.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture. So don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Va s'accrocher, ouais, c'est bon. Trouver le dossier.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
This is a private area, sir.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about this test.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she thanked me that she understood the position I was in. We had everything to talk about.
What did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation from 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was going to read into them and freak out and say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. Christ.
So, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
You know what we're doing, so don't worry about that.
Non, encore. Voilà.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Hi.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare... short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Verre et bouteille de whisky.
Zachary's suicide note. Also.
Lettre de suicide de Zachary.
A sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was
Ordinateur portable de Zachary.
shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. I'm sure there's more to find in Zachary's room.
Plan d'étage du manoir.
Photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Ça c'est bon, j'envoie Zachary. Indice trouvé 6 sur 6.
Mr. Patrick.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here is the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
Nous avons Grégory Carliste, Édouard Carliste, Rebecca Carliste, Emma Carliste, Patrick Carliste et Monsieur Henspire. Interroge. Lui, on l'a
So
interrogé.
how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first? That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Passe-partout du manoir.
Zachary's diary.
Lettre de suicide de Zachary.
This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the
Pilule de Monsieur Fernsby.
murder look like an accident.
Painkillers.
And 47.
Lethal if you
The
use
handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. But not the poison used to kill Zachary, of course.
Liste de Monsieur Fernsby.
Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that. Talk
Maybe
later.
you watch his...
Patrick
You know, I
Carlyle.
told Patrick off.
Can you tell
I'm
me
not
where you were
interested in someone
yesterday
who
evening?
bosses you around like that.
Shit, it's that sneaky
I've been
butler,
through
isn't
worse.
it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Suspect potentiel.
Just remembered I went for a stroll behind the greenhouse last night. Maybe that's where
For God's sake, Emma.
But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here.
Emma Carlisle.
Sir, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you're a little bit close to me.
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Interroger.
But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody...
No, sorry, sir, but you're just making me feel a little uncomfortable now, okay?
Ouais, mais faut que je t'interroge, toi. Allez.
But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Oh, don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Voilà. Portrait de Montgomery Carliste. Ils vont prendre deux pas.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Ok, elle l'a interrogé, lui aussi. Non plus.
Phil, did you find out that the vote was notarized? How the hell did...
Information sur des actifs des Caris.
that happen? No? We all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day.
Yes, hi, Cassie. It's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just,
Discours d'Edouard.
I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can, really. I can't feel my...
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Alibi confirmé.
I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really.
On va aller fouiller les pièces.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Chambre de Rebecca.
I can see from the log.
Rebecca Cariste, alibi confirmé.
That Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Chambre de Rebecca, indice trouvé 2 sur 2. Espionner. Espionner.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Toilette. Chambre d'Emma et Grégory. 90 à trous. Ok. Les chaussures. Empreinte sur la terrasse.
Now this is an
Lettre de la mère d'Emma.
interesting 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Sur 4, ok. Voilà, 4 sur 4.
Sorry, but I think
Yeah, what you said.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding. No power, no fun.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If
The family photos to be done any moment now. I knew like this. No, but I need it perfect. No time to wait. Not like Madame Carlyle.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said to let him stay here, but Ethel
broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
This is a table showing lethal dosages.
Tableau de dosage de poison.
For the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something... is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
I have a friend who's... You should come and stay in my place.
Hello, sir.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Accusé Monsieur Fernsby.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards? The Constant? That must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if there might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
Where are you going? Please, sit down. Right, where were we?
Nossa. Allez.
The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Aussi sur Arthur Edwards.
Good work, 47.
Moi aussi, je prends le
That's
meilleur.
the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madam Carla. Mission complete.
Hop.
Well done, 47.
On s'en va.
Greetings, sir.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Terminé. Tant de la cinématique, je vais en profiter pour aller me faire une infusion. Je vous dis à tout de suite.
Just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do.
Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
les amis, on est reparti. Prédateur perché. Hein? Briefing. Trouvez Olivia. Trouvez Olivia, elle vous donnera plus d'informations. Ouais, entrée du club, ouais. Le fameux crochet, oui. Ok, ça, on est... Merci.
You have to put this stick.
Oreillette de Lika.
On
Wanna find
your
that?
phone. No photos allowed. Even when you're on the guest list.
Excuse me, if you're coming through, I have to frisk you. Only take a minute, okay? Won't take a second, sir.
Là, faut tuer 5 agents.
You're good to go, sir. Thank you for your patience.
C'est bon, je peux passer. Non, non, on peut pas là, tu fous tout.
out there an old man?
I haven't seen him. Comme l'accès de secret. Merci.
On site. Déjà, sont éliminés.
Chamberlain, report. We're down a man. Stay focused. He's not playing. mentally overload the system, everything should hold. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. Everything's fine as it is right now.
Sorry, sir. Got orders. Can't let you through. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Have you given it any thought? You know that safe must have something good in it, cash or otherwise.
Yeah, but if we get caught, we're screwed. But if we don't... It's the I remember.
Just let me know if you want to go ahead with it. One of us can open the safe, the other can stay watch. We split whatever's in there, 50-50.
I'll think about it.
position? Confirm. Roger.
Voilà.
Montgomery? I need a report. Montgomery? where Cavalier attitude gets you in this line of work. Remember that.
Ah, déjà, ça fait 2 sur 5.
Good day to you, sir.
Davenport here. Nothing to report.
Stop talking. Focus on finding him.
Couldn't handle being a real soldier, huh?
Hitman, just checking in. I got zilch to report.
Report received.
Je vais faire boire son petit verre. Je vais boire ton petit verre. Oh, la mal au bide.
Okay.
Whoa!
Voilà. 3 sur 5.
Davenport, come in. Agent Davenport, are you there?
I got a ticket in my locker, but I don't want to blow it.
Swan here. All quiet so far.
Stay alert. We don't need to give him an opportunity to strike.
Toi, t'as rien vu, toi. Ah. Pas bon, ça.
Hey! Oh my God!
Vas-y!
Let go! Hands off right now! Please help! Help me! Oh my God!
Viens ici! Attends, je vais recommencer.
This is Agent Swan reporting in. We've got no sign of 47 yet, but I'll let you know if something catches my eye.
He's here. He has to be. Don't get comfortable.
Mais non, mais...
I just need a second of your time, Tuppy. Ah! Shit! Somebody...
Jesus Christ! For the love of God, please! I need help!
Ah! Vas-y.
It's Agent Swan checking in. I haven't seen anything unusual yet. Well, beyond the kind of unusual you'd expect here anyway.
Just remember your briefing and stay on task.
Que l'autre il s'en aille là.
security guy.
Oh.
Swan here. All quiet so far.
Stop talking. Focus on finding him.
I'm a professional. No need to worry. I got this.
Okay, you don't have to tell me, Flay. I'll stay right here. This is where it's safe.
I just... Oh! Shit! Hey, stop that! Stop this... strangling!
What the hell is that? I need help! Please, somebody help me! Don't just stand there, do something!
You're lucky that first move it. Get him on his feet.
No.
This is Agent Swan reporting in. We've got no sign of 47 yet, but I'll let you know if something catches my eye.
Be careful, or you may not spot him until it's too late.
Okay. Please stand back. I'll check it out.
Exactly. You think I'm insane? Of course I'm gonna stay right here.
Bingo.
Voilà. Voilà.
Agent Swan, are you still there?
Hey, man, you want a break too? I was just about to have a smoke.
You and smoke, I'm not here.
Cool. Stars are really shining tonight. Guess that's what happens when you get away from the light pollution a bit. Yeah, it must be pretty stressful for the animals out there. All the people hanging around. The DJs aren't light with the bass. I'd be freaking out if I was a rabbit or something.
Shut up, I'm trying to focus.
Jesus. Don't need to bite me nuts off. You said I could have a smoke.
I said you can smoke, not run your mouth at me.
All right. Christ. I'll leave.
Please do.
Oops.
It's Agent Green. Haven't seen hide nor hair of him. If he's here, he's been well out of my path.
He's here. He has to be. Don't get comfortable.
Hello? Is anyone there? Who made that sound?
Enough! He got another. You're sending ducks. Evacuate to the area immediately.
Confirmed.
sir.
La bicyclette. De protection.
You're hurt.
You should see the other guy. Never killed nobody before. What you did back there. You really are all Gray said you'd be. 47. He didn't suffer, did he?
He made it count.
Bruised but not broken. I'm glad. Next time we start afresh, you and me.
Get to the point.
You and your friends pulled off the impossible. You stormed the heavens, took down the untouchables, and yet, here we are. Status quo. It just goes to show, you can't fight power, Miss Burnwood. Power never dies, it only changes hands. The best you can do is claim it.
I never cared about power.
Power is a tool, Miss Burnwood. It's the thing that gets you to the thing. As the next constant, you can be the agent of change.
Transform the system from the inside, or be transformed by it.
No risk, no reward.
I'll need to think about it.
No, you won't. The real question is, what will you bring to the table?
Fin d'une ère.
Look closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him. Way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public...
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
It's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's 2 overseers. Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe transhuman experimentation.
Tell me about Hush.
A former cyber terrorist for the Ministry of State Security in Kadanyang, who fled his country after one of the Po regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick him. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce. The proverbial human factor device to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary fail-safe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core. And I'll handle the rest.
And you're sure it'll work?
Look, I know Hush. If I'm wrong, we won't live long enough to regret it.
All right. I will leave you to prepare.
Le crochet, c'est bon. Passerelle, c'est bon. C'est bon.
Have you seen a girl around? Short hair with a bright green bag?
Sorry.
Shit. She said she'd meet me here.
She's probably running late.
Yeah. She used to be really reliable. When we were at school, she was my rock. She always let me copy her notes. She would never have kept me waiting like this. Sometimes it feels like she's changed.
Non. Nous, les amis, on va s'arrêter là pour ce soir. Je vous souhaite une excellente soirée Et je vous dis à demain 20h pour la suite de The Walking Dead. Merci à vous les amis et bisous.